Alright guys, Rxllout here, back with another kind of talk video. Just going to be relaxing, having a bit of a chat and speaking about what the best parts about being a producer are for me. So yeah, let's get started. The first thing I would kind of say is being your own boss. I mean, obviously everyone's going to say that. You don't have like a guy breathing down your neck, get this work done, get this done, of course, unless you're like that yourself to yourself. But yeah, the main thing people get into it is because they have jobs they don't like, and then they kind of come and producing, be their own boss, build your own stuff. But again, that can be seen as a negative because it's not that easy to just be your own boss, decide what you do, and then fail at everything. You have to kind of be positive, you have to be responsible for yourself, which I think is a positive. I don't think that's a negative. I think responsibility for yourself is something positive. I believe that's something people should be aiming for, instead of just oh, I don't care, I'll just have this and then I'll be rich one day, because it's not going to happen like that. It needs to be consistent responsibility, and I think that gives young men something to strive for, and something to build up self-esteem and self-confidence and self-worth with. So that would be probably the main thing I would say about that. But yeah, self-worth is another positive thing with it, because obviously if you're being creative, you're building all this stuff and you're getting money for it, your self-worth and your confidence goes up in yourself. So that can't be seen as anything other than a negative. It's just such a empowering thing to be able to make money on your own, to build a brand on your own, build a business on your own without anyone bringing down, telling you this is how you have to do it. A lot of producers do that, but if you build it on your own and you're confident that you've done it on your own, then that's obviously going to be a very positive thing. But again, not an easy thing, but if it was easy, everyone would have it, as they say. The next thing I would say is just the idea of attaching yourself to something that you've created. So when people think of Rxllout, they probably don't think of me, Jareth Cameron, the person behind this. They probably think of the brand, the videos, the kind of voice and everything, but that's still attached to me. That's still something I've done with my time, and I'm very proud of it. I'm proud of how far I've come. It's obviously not fame, it's not like massive success, but I'm very proud of the small kind of business and the small idea of Rxllout and the channel that I've built myself, which is very a very nice feeling. So that would definitely be one of the other things. The next thing is just being able to do music, like create music in your free time. People need some sort of creative outlet, I believe, in life, and with music it's such a good creative outlet, because the possibilities are endless, like drawing art or drawing painting or drawing and stuff. Your creativity can just flow, and when your creativity is making you money, when it's not forced, it is an absolutely beautiful thing. Don't let anyone tell you that's not. And you see people trying to make this sort of creativity into a business, which I touched on my last video. But to be able to do that and be creative and get up each day and jump on your PC and make music and just have that feeling of wonder and the creative side of it is absolutely amazing. And it's something that producers don't really notice a lot. They kind of just take it for granted. But to be able to make music for other people, change the world, and that will go into the next one, changing the world. So with music, you have the ability, unlike a lot of other professions. I mean, I know plumbers, I know joiners and stuff that change worlds for some people, but as a producer, you have the ability to change the world for someone, like completely. You have the ability to change the world for thousands and thousands and thousands of people, and that's something that you can't take for granted, or you can't understate. I mean, you could release a song tomorrow that people in Africa, people in Japan, people in Netherlands, UK, all over the world could listen to, relate to, and take them out of their day. If they're having a rough day, music can take you away from negative thoughts, negative ideas, negative everything. It can also reinforce it, which isn't always helpful, but you can make music to take people out of the negative mind state and just bob their head and forget about their problems and deal with things in a better way. Instead of going out and being violent, they might turn to music and just kind of get that same energy, and instead of going out causing harm and making life worse for other people, people can just put on music, I guess, pretend to be either gangster or, you know, feel happy, like uplift people. It takes people away from a different reality for a moment, I believe, or it kind of adds to this reality, I would say. I wouldn't say it takes away from this reality, I would say it adds to this reality. And music can change people's lives in days, and you'll have it as well. You've had music in your head for years, like stuff that you listened to when you were a kid, and you turn it on again, and it's like you're taken back to memories, taken back to good times. There's the possibilities with music is endless, and it's absolutely amazing. It honestly is amazing, the stuff music can do. So that would be, again, a major positive thing about music, which, yeah, I hope people realize that full potential of what they're doing and how they can create before it's too late, before they're kind of put off of it and like, oh, it's not making any money, I don't care. Like, you're missing the point then. But yeah, the other thing I would say as well is just the growth in it, like the growth in the community with people. Like, you meet people through music, you build through music, you can relate to people through music. And I was saying, you know, in my last video, which I'll link somewhere, but I said music can be very isolating and lonely. The business can be very lonely, you know, just on your PC working and blah blah blah. But it can also give you so many friends and people and communications that you wouldn't have usually. Like all my YouTube community, for example, I might have never known these people, might have never spoken to these people, might have never, you know, had a word to say about them or anything. But through music, through kind of connecting, even through videos and music, people kind of relate, and they're like, oh, I like this music, I like what you're doing, and yeah, they can come together. I mean, one of the artists I work with, she's just very into music, and she's out all the time, you know, meeting people, going to events, going to communities, and she's met so many people that are in the same scene, and she's built a little community around what she does, which I think is amazing. And that's kind of what you should be doing as a producer as well, or trying to. As long as it's not forced, it's not pushed, it's like you know, organic and natural. You should be looking for people to, you know, work with, to be around, and music can definitely bring that. It can change your life in so many ways. It can, and I'll add that as well. This is the other thing. I'm sorry I keep it going from one thing to the other, but it's just kind of, you know, a conscious ramble, I guess. But it can also change your life in monetary ways. So you could have a hit one day that earns you like £50,000 or £100,000, and like all this money, this brand popularity, this massive success that music can bring you. It can completely change your life. It can completely change your outlook on life, the way women see you as well, the way you know, you see yourself. Like all this money coming in, and you can, you know, help your mom out, you can help your family out, you can help people struggling out, you can donate it to charity. You can also just spend it all on yourself, which, I mean, I'm not saying don't do that. I mean, it's your money, it's how you view it and how you see it. So it can change everything. It can change your quality of life as well. You can get money that might not, if you had an illness, you might not be able to treat, especially in America. You could make music off money off music, and it could change your life. It can do so much stuff for you. And the thing is, when you're working as well as a producer and you get a big hit, that money will come in, and you can take a break, you can relax, you can enjoy life, you can, you know, wake up and smell the coffee, as Playboy Carti says. But you can wake up and just, it's not like this burden on your chest, and you can make it like that. Obviously, everyone can make music like a burden on their chest, but yeah, the money can be huge, the money can be life-changing, and it doesn't really feel like work, it feels like play. And I don't know if you're into spirituality or philosophy or anything, but Alan Watts said that. He said, just find something that you absolutely love doing, and you'll never work a day in your life. You'll get paid to play, as he says. He says you get paid to play, and that's kind of the thing that music production can bring. Like, you get paid to play, you get paid to, you know, have fun, to be creative and bring value to other people's lives. And that's not only in production but in life. I think what you should be aiming for in life. If you can get paid to play for you know, stuff that you love doing, stuff that you would do if you weren't getting paid for it, it just makes life so much easier. And I know it's not possible for everyone, but if you find that opportunity to get paid for your talent that you love doing, then go for it. I would not you know, I would not steer you away from that for a single second. But again, make sure you're not a slave to it, and you're just enjoying it, and it keeps going, and the, you know, good times are always there. But yeah, that should be the video, guys. As always, thank you very much for watching. Leave a like, let me know what you want in the next video. Execute and Precision and all my drum kits are available now in the top right. Like, subscribe, share, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Peace.